Hi there, Perfecto here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take your iOS device, in this case my iPhone 8, and turn it into a powerful multi-effects processor for guitar using the brand new GE Labs app from Mooer Audio. And make sure to watch the video all the way through because at some random point, I will give away a standard pack redeem code for the GE Labs app. And I'll be announcing a fun little jam project that all of you can take part of so that I can give away more redeem codes courtesy of Mooer Audio. As I mentioned before, the GE Labs app is available for iOS devices, so you can now download it on the Apple App Store for your iPhone or your iPad. Unfortunately, it is not available for Android. I don't know why, so don't ask me. In my experience, however, the iOS environment handles audio apps a lot better than Android. Once you have GE Labs downloaded and installed in your iOS device, then you'll need a way for you to be able to plug your guitar into your phone. You can use a simple interface such as this iRig HD2, but for this video I am going to use the best, which is the X-Tone Pro from Xsonic. Aside from being a solid and robust audio interface with all the ins and outs that you'll ever need, it is also a MIDI switcher. And later on in this video, I'll be using it to control some parameters in the GE Labs app. I'll be doing a full in-depth demo of the X-Tone Pro in a separate video, so watch out for that. Okay, let's plug this in. So we're going to take our dongle with the X-Tone Pro plugged into it, and there you go. Open the iPhone. Here's the gear and routing that I'm using for this video. We'll start with my Sully Guitars Stardust, and I'm plugged into the guitar input of the X-Tone Pro. Now the USB out of the X-Tone Pro is plugged into this dongle right here, which is then plugged into my phone. And from the X-Tone Pro, I'm going out via XLR, plugged straight into my audio interface, and recorded onto Logic. Now here's the first preset that will greet you as soon as you get into the GE Labs app. Real nice clean sound with some chorusing and delay. Now the top drop-down menu leads you into all the presets, both factory and users. So let's go through some of these. Let's see, emotional solo. Sounds pretty good. Okay, let's check out some other thing. GL Kiss. This is amazing. Now right off the bat, the GE Labs app is full functioning, meaning you can use all the effects, you can use all the amp and cab models, you can chain as many of them as you want or as many as your device will allow, and you can play around with them to your heart's content. So if you just want to play with different effects and amp models and all that, you certainly can without spending a single penny. Right about now, I bet you're thinking, this is too good to be true. What's the catch? And I will talk about the catch a little later on in this video. Right now, what I'm going to do is I will choose another preset and I will show you how to add and change effects. Okay, so this is a basic preset. You can see all the stuff that is in here. So the signal chain is a boost pedal, and then there's your preamp, and then there's the power amp section, cabinet section, and another effects pedal, which in this case is a room reverb. Now, the way GE Labs is structured, the amp models are separated into three main parts: the preamp, the power amp, and the cabinet simulation. Now, the main reason for this is because the app is designed to handle every scenario that you could use it in. If you are going direct to your interface or going direct to a front of house mixer without an amp, then you're going to need all three parts: the preamp, the power amp, and the cabinet simulation. Now, let's say you're playing live and there is a supplied amp on stage and you want to go in through the effects return of the amp. So disable the cabinet simulation and the power amp section. That way you're only using the preamp model and you're feeding that into the power amp section of your stage amp. Or let's say the supplied backline amp is really good and you just want to use the GE Labs solely for its effects. So what you can do is you can take out the preamp, the power amp, and the cabinet simulation entirely out of your chain and replace them with effects. Anyway, back to the preset. This is a basic preset with just 5 elements. To change an element, all you need to do is select it and see these double arrows right here. Click on that and that will lead you into menus with more goodies. And here are our other preamp choices. Let's see. A slow distortion. And now the preamp is showing our slow distortion amp model. Okay, so that sounds good. Now, generally, the amp that this is modeled after uses EL34s in the power amp. So I'm going to select the power amp section. Right now, it has the 6v6 model selected, so I'm going to change that. Oh, we got a bunch of EL34s here. Let's go for normal EL34. Let's not get too crazy yet. Okay, normal EL34. Okay, so from here we can start tweaking the knobs. One thing that I find with the GE Labs app is that the distorted amp models sound slightly quieter than the clean ones. So I usually like to turn the master of the power amp all the way up, just so that we have enough volume to play with. Now I'm going to change the cabinet and I will choose a 4x12 of some sort. Citrus. Oh, there's a slow. Okay, let's see how that sounds. Now, while you're in this menu, you can actually audition each one before going back to your preset. So you don't have to go back and forth when you're chasing tones. Okay, I like the Citrus 4x12, so I will go with that. So let's work on the pedal that is in front of the amp, which is this flex boost. Put a screamer in there. I feel like I need a delay, so I'm going to click the plus sign right here and scroll down. And these are all the options that you can get. The sample options, we will talk about that in a little bit. Right now, I am just looking for a delay. So let's go down and there's the delay. Tape. And when you load a new effect, it automatically puts it in front of everything else. So what you can do is you can just tap on it and then drag to where you want it to be, right after the cabinet. And there is our tape delay. Click on it. Let's see, I'm going to lower the mix a little bit. And that sounds good. Now that I have put together a great sounding preset, the next step is usually to save it so that I can recall it later on. However, therein lies the catch of the Mooer GE Labs app. Because the free version only allows you to save one user preset, which I have already done. Now, if you want to save more presets, then you're going to have to make a purchase. Now, here are your options. You can buy a basic pack, which allows you to save one more preset for $1.99. And there's the standard pack, which allows you to save 4 presets for $5.99. And there's the premium pack, which gives you 10 presets for $14.99. And finally, an infinite pack so that you can save as much presets as you want for only $24.99. Okay, let's take a quick break from all of this, and I am going to give away a standard pack redeem code for the GE Labs, courtesy of Mooer Audio. Type in hashtag MooerRocks in the comment section below, and comment number 500 will win a redeem code for the GE Labs standard pack. Do it now. Now don't click away just yet. Keep on watching, because at some other random point, I will be announcing the jam project that you can take part in so that I can give away more redeem codes. Now, in case you're one of the lucky ones who won a redeem code, you can input that here. So click on the lower right gear icon and then scroll down, and you will see redeem code right before version. And all you need to do is paste that on there. Now the drop down shows my user presets. So there's the 1A and then the 1B, which is what we are currently on. The GE Labs app has parameters controllable via MIDI, which turns it into a very capable live rig option. So let me show you that. So click on the gear icon again and scroll down, and then you will see MIDI learning FX parameters and MIDI setting. And if you click on MIDI setting, this is where you can assign the buttons of your MIDI foot switch. Now, if you click on the lower left icon, this will take you into the presets and control views. So the top row shows the parameters that can be controlled via the foot switches, and the bottom row shows your presets. An easier way to program your MIDI foot switch is to tap and hold on, let's say, this preset. And once you get to this window, click on the foot switch that you want to assign it to, and it will automatically read that, and then press save. And let's say I'm going to do the same here and press this switch and save. So now if I click on this button, GE Labs will switch to preset 1A. And if I click on this button, it will switch to preset 1B. So I have already set up my control switches for preset 1A, and it is designed for live use. This is my basic tone. And if I click on this button, it will engage a compressor that is designed to dial down the gain. It's similar to rolling the volume down, but quicker because I just have to step on it. This button controls my modulation, which is an analog chorus. Then this button controls my delay. Finally, I have this button set for my equalizer solo boost. So here's my full tilt gain sound. If I need to make a solo, now, another cool feature of the GE Labs app is the MNRS sampling technology, and that is accessed by this button right here. And from there, you can choose to sample your favorite drive pedal, or your favorite preamp, or your favorite cab, or your favorite amp entirely. MNRS is the next step in Mooer sampling technology. Now, I'm not going to get into MNRS in this video because that is quite involved. and I will probably dedicate a whole video for that process later on. However, the cool thing that you could do right now is you could try out MNRS samples made by other players. So right beside the shopping cart, you have this cloud looking icon. Click on that, and that will take you to the samples and presets that are available from other GE Labs users. Our friends at Xsonic uploaded a monstrous sounding MNRS sample of a JCM 800 amp, as well as an SD1 boost that will go with it. So let's go grab that. So I see the SD1 boost for gold from Xsonic. Click on that, download. All right, download successful, and let's see, let's go to entire sample, scroll down, there it is, Gold 800 Crunch 57, click on that, download, and let's exit out of this. Now since the MNRS sample is off an entire amp, we won't need these three elements anymore. So to take them out, click and hold until you see the little X's beside the icons, and just tap the X's on the ones that you want to take out. Tap anywhere to get out of that mode. Now we're going to click the plus sign, and we have the Gold 800 Crunch that we just downloaded. Put that in there. So now this is what that MNRS sample sounds like. And if we add the boost, that's amazing. Okay, let's save that. I'll just save it in the same spot. By the same token, you can also share your presets with other GE Labs users. Click the icon beside the cloud that looks like an upload, and there you go. That's my live rig. So now you can go to the user presets area, do a search, and there you go. Those are my two live rigs available for you to check out and download. Here's a couple of handy things on the GE Labs app. If you click on this icon right here, the tuning fork, it gives you a very accurate tuner. And right beside that is the metronome. So if you're working on your timing, you don't have to go into another app to do so. Now the metronome is somewhat tied to the delay effects as well, because you have the option to control your delay times either through the time knob or through your BPM. Okay, so let's get into some jams. Let's say you want to play over some backing tracks that you have stored on your phone. You can do so by clicking on the lower right gear icon and scroll down and make sure that Run in the Background is selected. This will allow you to get out of GE Labs and let's say into your music app and still have GE Labs running in the background. Now in my music app, I have a slow blues backing track queued up. So let me play over it a little bit. Okay, lots of fun. Of course, you can also do this with your YouTube app or any other music app. Okay, so here's the second half of my GE Labs Redeem Codes giveaway. I challenge you to play a solo over the backing track that I played at the beginning of this video, using only tones from the GE Labs app. Upload your video to YouTube, Facebook, or Instagram and use the hashtag PDCGELabsSolo so that I can easily find it. And while you're at it, make sure to subscribe and follow Mooer Audio and myself. I'll give you 2 weeks to work on this, so around May 25th, I will start searching for all your entries and watching them. And I'll be giving away the following GE Labs redeem codes for the chosen entries that I like. Up to 5 standard pack redeem codes, 3 premium redeem codes, and for the one I like best, I will be giving away 1 infinite pack GE Labs redeem code. No purchase needed, and since redeem codes can easily be emailed, this jam is open to everyone in the world, no matter where you are. Download link to the backing track is in the description box below, so go check it out so that you can grab it. Okay, there you have it. Have fun with the GE Labs app from Mooer Audio, and I look forward to watching and listening to all you guys play over my backing track. Now, to close out this video, I'll be playing rhythm to the backing track that you'll be soloing over. That way we can jam virtually if you want to. Cheers guys, I'll see you again soon. Practice makes perfecto.